Hi, Adam Woods here, beef editor with the Irish Farmers Journal. First of all, I'd like to say I'm absolutely delighted and honoured to be asked to judge this year's Hereford Calf Show, an online show. I know it's been a really difficult 2020 for cattle exhibitors, and it's really important that competitions like this are organised to give people a lift out there. I suppose I've been asked to go through a few questions. As to one of the first ones is, what do you see as some of the main challenges for the Irish beef sector over the next 5 to 10 years? I guess I see two main challenges there. One is probably environment, climate change, and how we deal with that, and how we, prove that Irish beef production systems are some of the most carbon efficient in the world. And number two, I guess, is consumer sentiment towards eating beef. I think that's a challenge, and I think maybe we can do more work in that area. I suppose opportunities with continued dairy expansion. Look, we've an opportunity there to use better genetics on our dairy cows. We've seen, we'll say, the beef that's coming from these cows can be, processors will say look favourably towards it. I guess I'm a suckler man at heart, and I think we always should hold that suckler beef maybe on a higher pedestal, but definitely there's opportunities there in improving the beef genetics that's used in the dairy herd to ensure that our beef farmers have a profitable raw product or raw material to work with. I suppose beef industry coming in for bad press, how can we improve the image of beef? Look, we've got a great story to tell here in Ireland. Our beef production system, as I said, predominantly maybe western based, on small farms, kilometres of hedgerow on every farm, not intensive, low level of nitrogen, lots of habitats on farms. And sometimes I don't think we shout about that enough, and even shout about how beef farmers can be part of the climate change solution rather than the problem. And also as regards, I suppose, communicating with consumers as well, how healthy our product is, how safe our product is. We're one of the most safest products in the world in terms of our traceability on beef, and low antibiotic levels of usage. So we have a really good product, and I think we need to maybe shout more, and we need to communicate more with consumers as primary producers, not leave it down to supermarkets, not leave it down to processors. As primary producers, I think we can communicate better. Strengths of the Hereford breed, I guess, look, you have two main strengths in my eyes, very easy calving and easy finishing. And we've seen that as part of the Thrive programme in Cashel on our Farmers Journal demonstration farm. Herefords have performed very well, as have all cattle, but Herefords in particular. I think we've 80% of those slaughtered off grass at the end of the second grazing season. I think there's still improvements to be made there, and look, at everybody has a role to play there. Pedigree breed societies, AI stations, and dairy farmers and beef farmers. Everybody can improve all the time, and hopefully make beef farming more profitable. Yeah, and crossbreeding with a Hereford dam or a Hereford bull. Look, there's a lot of strengths there. I guess I'm farming in Cavan up here, and I know in terms of having a very heavy cow on tough ground, there's challenges with that. So I think maybe some Hereford genetics in there can help us maybe bring back the size of that cow a little bit, and then ease of finishing, and I suppose cost of finishing. When we put these animals into a shed for the winter, they're costing between €2 and €3 a day. If we can get them away off grass, we're less than €1 a day. So that's really important, and that's a number of strengths that the Hereford breed have. So best of luck to the Irish Hereford Breed Society in their online show. Thanks very much.